Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment down below and I just might end up responding. No matter how good or bad a thing you think it is, WWE runs quite the tight ship when it comes to the content they greenlight for television. While a few select names like The New Day, Kevin Owens, and a couple others are granted a fair bit of creative control when it comes to their own voice and scripting, most guys are stuck following the exact words penned by WWE's writing staff. And sometimes, that doesn't go according to plan. I'm D Wicker from Watch WWE, and here's 10 WWE wrestlers who forgot their scripts on live TV. Number 10. Kalisto. Anyone remember when Kalisto was being set up like the next incarnation of Rey Mysterio? It's a slot WWE's been trying to refill for literally this entire decade now that I think about it. Kalisto came probably closer than anyone else before him though. He had the in-ring flash and pizzazz, he's a pretty good worker, and while he was known for a good botch here and there and here and there and here and there,
kind of like Bruiser Brody's, but
it looked like once he polished up his in-ring work a little bit, he'd be set for life. Then they handed my man a microphone and it went to because no one realized just how little charisma the poor dude had. When he got drafted during the initial 2016 brand split revival, Kalisto tried his damned hardest to cut a promo that at least somewhat resembled a promo. It didn't exactly work out, and the phrase "good lucha things, god damn it, woo!" has gone down in history for all of the wrong reasons.
I'm here to stay and make a good lucha thing. God damn it.
Number 9, Seth Rollins. While Seth is one of the rare examples of someone who can actually turn a full script into believable, emotional speeches, he does occasionally fumble up on his words. I mean, just watch him try and say inanimate.
And not only an inanimate object. Hey, shut up! Shut your mouth!
In this entry's clip, Seth attempts to use the phrase tail tucked between your legs, but he messes up and says the words leg first instead of tail, not too unlike that time Owen Hart threatened to kick the leg out of his brother's leg.
And that's why you're sitting there with a bad leg, and that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
Cena pokes some fun at Rollins' expense, making it a funny little moment, and that won't be the last of Cena's interruptions for the night.
At the Royal Rumble, tuck his legs, tail between his legs.
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna tuck my legs between my legs.
Number 8, Roman Reigns. You knew it had to be somewhere. No Mercy 2017 gave us the old versus the new, as John Cena took on modern day John Cena in Roman Reigns. The match had one of the most enjoyable builds of the whole year, with a 20-minute promo battle between the two that WWE has since fully uploaded to their YouTube due to just how popular that segment was. In the most memorable moment, Roman stares blankly for just a tad too long, forgetting his lines, and Cena gets the jump on him, making for probably the most memorable promo moment from all of 2017. At least Roman listened and finally did learn how to cut those promos though.
It's called a promo,
Shut
kid,
your
and
mouth,
if you want to
John.
be the big dog, you're going to have to learn how to do it, so go ahead.
And let's prove that with number 7, Roman Reigns. Credit to the big dog. The dude can really cut a hell of a promo when the company, lets him. Allowing Roman to be looser with the scripts in 2018 and show off a bit more of his real personality, which was always the one thing that did translate well with fans, was exactly what the man needed. Believe it or not, this is the one entry on the list that is 100% enhanced due to the script being tossed out the window. In the build up to their WrestleMania rematch, Roman laid into the absent and supposedly entitled Brock Lesnar in something of a worked shoot of sorts that almost landed Roman in hot water had it not been the best promo of his career. Oddly enough, Roman actually does forget some of his lines, so he just falls back on the people in the back don't want to hear this, but here's the truth, and then he took the rest of his script and just kind of morphed it into bullet points to loosely follow and just spoke from the heart, and you know what happened? You guess what happened? Can you guess? He cut the damn best promo of his life up until that point.
And I'll say this right now, I don't respect Brock Lesnar, and I damn sure don't fear that.
Number 6, Hulk Hogan. Okay, I lied. There's actually 2 entries on this list that were enhanced by scripts being forgotten, and this one is the clear winner. While he opened up the show for WrestleMania goddamn 30 and didn't even know what stadium he was in, I prefer a slightly older clip of Hogan flubbing up his lines. In the lead up to their WrestleMania matchup, Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon went to war with words over Hulkamania and whether or not Hulk actually had the talent or if he was just the right guy in the right place. But of course, what Hogan actually says in the promo is, if you actually think I was the right guy, and then just freezes for like a full second in total shock.
If you actually believe in your mind, if you actually think that I was just the right guy at the right place.
The promo also includes little gems like Hogan saying, "I had a match with you a couple I had before just stopping," and saying that he once had a match with a Rock. Not The Rock, he said a Rock. This is peak Hulkamania.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Number 5, Mick Foley. Mickles is well known for all sorts of different things. The dude has 3 different alter egos, he's taken part of some of WWE's most batshit hardcore stunts of all time, and he has a wrestling physique like very few others. However, maybe most infamous is every single time that man picks up a microphone, you know a cheap pop is on the way. Foley is a sucker for the "right here" in entered city, state here, and has probably announced himself in every single city in America at this point. And with stats like that, it's only natural a couple of them go awry. And I'm not talking Alex Riley.
Right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. We're not in Pittsburgh, but regardless. Let's pretend we're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Number 4, Randy Orton. Maybe he really does have voices in his head after all, and they're the ones who threw the Viper off his game. Or maybe it's the fact that this next entry takes place on the Raw after WrestleMania 29, also known as maybe the craziest WWE crowd of all time, not named ECW One Night Stand. New Jersey took over for the night and led to what JBL would now refer to as Bizarro Land, so maybe they're the ones who confused Mr. Snake Man. But either way, Randy just straight up forgets what he's supposed to say and turns to good old Shame-O in his time of need.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Number 3, Psycho Sid. We usually try and keep our list fairly modern, but I just can't help myself. If the conversation revolves around wrestlers forgetting their lines, it's not even a real conversation until someone mentions Psycho Sid, because he might be the most legendarily bad promo of all time. Sid could talk on occasion, don't get me wrong, but I mean, he easily has some of the funniest verbal blunders in the history of the company. The best, in my opinion, coming from good old WCW, when Sid was taking shots at Kevin Nash before uttering the lines, "You're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do." Iconic.
You know and I know that you're only half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do.
Number 2, Tamina. I guess this could have actually been in the script, but like, if it was, that writer should have been fired on the damn spot and maybe burned at a stake or two. And easily the cringiest entry on this list, one that is genuinely hard for me to watch, and I wish I was kidding. Charlotte Flair takes a shot at Natalya and lets her know that she'll make her look like Ellsworth.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna make you look like Ellsworth.
Yeah, Flair's delivery left a lot to be desired. It sounded so damn awkward out of Charlotte's mouth. But then Tamina hops in and repeats the exact same words and somehow makes it even worse.
Charlotte, you need to be quiet or you're gonna start looking like Ellsworth.
And number 1, Titus ONeil. You gotta feel for poor Titus ONeil. Good God. The dude is one of WWE's top behind-the-scenes workers. I think he's one of the big ambassadors of the company. He won Father of the Year, and he's the most charitable and kind-hearted man on the whole roster. The dude is WWE's Terry Crews, which is so unfortunate, because every single moment he's known for is a bad one. He did turn Titus World Slide into a good fun gag, but it wasn't even the first time he made waves for tripping over his own 2 feet.
Titus had a very busy week here in Saudi Arabia. He's had dinner with many princes and very important people, and he just... Oh my God!
He's not exactly known for promo ability either, which makes his continuous attempts at trying to join the New Day, a group of WWE's literally most charismatic men, that much funnier. Oh God, just try and enjoy yourself.
I mean, earlier tonight, you guys heard that the New Day talking about winning the WWE Tag Team Champions, becoming the WWE Tag Team Champion.
And those are 10 WWE wrestlers who forgot their script. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below. After liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and sorry, I got distracted. And notifications, ring that bell.